What's good? What's good? I'm in the car again. Turn that heat down. I'm in the car. It's like early Sunday morning, December 20th. And I am in the car making a video. Real quick. And I ain't bring my CarMax, so man, I'm trying to not lick my lips because we know what happens when you lick your lips. I ain't got none in here at all. But anyway, enough about me. But nah, man, today is already started off with some reflection. My morning has already started with reflecting. It's 9:35 right now a.m. December 20th. Tomorrow's the 21st, so if that means something to you, then you know what time it is. If that don't mean nothing to you, then it ain't time yet. But it's time. Oh, tomorrow it's gonna be beautiful. But yeah, this morning I've already been up reflecting and just thinking and just learning as I process and analyze situations in my life. Man, so many things you learn when you just spend some time reflecting. A lot of us don't reflect, and it's not because we're bad people, but it's because we haven't learned yet the importance or the value or the need for reflecting or reflection. It's almost like I feel like that's why these videos are becoming easier for me to do, because in reality, all I'm doing when I'm doing these videos is reflecting. All I'm doing is looking into my own eyes and knowing that, man, there has to come a time that you quit lying to yourself. Like, you should love yourself more than that, than to keep lying to yourself. And I can't even say that that's something that I always knew. I feel like that's something that I've come or grown to understand over time. And I'm continuing to learn that daily. I'm also going to work on not saying so much. But or it's like but that's how it comes out sometimes. But yeah, like, we aren't bad people because we don't reflect. We just have not learned it yet. But once you learn it, it's important that you utilize it. You got to utilize the skills that you acquire. It's almost a thing where once you know, you're responsible. And I feel that I have learned and am continuing to learn that reflecting is necessary for my life and for my growth. So with situations that happen to me, or sometimes it doesn't even happen to me, sometimes it may happen to a friend of mine, and we talk about it and I hear those particular words, and it kind of sends me to a place of reflection. Not even that I did anything in that particular situation, but it might resemble something that I've done in a particular situation. Or, you know, it's so often that people talk to me about situations, whether it be personal, relationship, family, work related problems or issues or difficulties, struggles. And it's like a lot of times when I listen, it's kind of like people sometimes are expecting some advice from me, or, you know, some sound advice, guidance, you know, of what they can do in those times. And, you know, man, a lot of times it's like I'm asking myself, like, why me? You know, like, what is it that, you know, like, I don't know, man. This is crazy, because I'm thinking so many thoughts, you know what I mean? I'm thinking so many thoughts nowadays that it's like I'm almost finding myself constantly in a place of reflecting. Like, there's so many things just like playing out right now, and it really is crazy. Like, it really is crazy how this is all even happening. Like, as I'm making this video, like, there's some reflection happening that's making it very difficult for me to even do this video. Like, the words to say right now are just like, I know what I'm about to say, but as I'm about to say that, it's like I'm thinking of something else, and I'm like, damn, this is deeper than I even thought. This is deeper than my first sentence or my second sentence. It's getting deeper as I talk. For me, and you know, reflecting though. But as you go through the periods of reflection, you have to know why you're reflecting. And that's important, because that is where sometimes my reflection time gets to be a little, sometimes, I don't know, maybe like some people might think I overthink it in my reflecting, you know. But man, I come from a place like, my past is interesting. And I'm like, I mean, everybody has a past, you know, so, you know, you fill in the blank on your life. But, you know, it's like, man, sometimes that past can be something terrible to reflect on. Sometimes reflecting can cause you a lot of pain. And in reality, people who know the value of reflecting, that choose to avoid it, is because they know that there's a possibility of pain attached to it. And none of us really want to feel that pain, because like reflection pain is like heavy, man. It's heavy. Especially if you're in a space where you can look at a situation and recognize the things you could have done differently or better to avoid this situation in the first place. It's like, it's heavy, man. Oh man, that was crazy. Some kids on oh man, they scared the hell out of me. These two little kids were riding their bikes, and one of them was about to go in the street, and the other little boy screamed at him for him to stop. You know, oh, I see a parent now. I was gonna say, like, these kids just out here in the street, they ain't looking. Oh man, that just threw me off. But so yeah, people often avoid it because they know the hurt that is associated with reflecting. But the hurt or the pain or the feelings that you go through in reflecting are part of your healing. So it's like, if you don't go through the process of reflecting, then how do you heal? How do you get better? I've had about 3 situations in the past 3 weeks. Like, matter of fact, the month of December for me has been filled with reflecting or reflection and lots of healing and growing and you know, I'm learning a lot. I'm learning a lot. I'm learning the value of dealing with this stuff. I'm learning the value of dealing with it, of confronting it, and not running from it. This ain't even probably gonna end up being no video because it's just so spaced out. I have so much to say, but it's like, this probably ain't doing y'all no good. But I'm over here getting worked on. Because sometimes you just gotta sit back and say, damn, this is crazy how things tie together and are related. Like, I started these videos, it ain't even been long. I think my first video was November 30th. Today's December 20th. But I wasn't doing them every day at first. And like, I think December 10th or so, or somewhere in there, I did another video, my second video. And then I probably skipped a day or two, did another video, and I've been just gradually trying to get it up to, you know, where I'm doing at least 1 video a day, sometimes even 2 videos a day. and just building these up. I don't even know if I'm ever gonna release any of these, but it's like I'm just building these up, and they serve so much purpose for me. Just looking at my own self and talking about my own life and forcing myself, not even forcing myself, I'm not forcing myself, but it's like seeing myself, and I'm choosing to be honest with myself as I look at myself and talk to myself. Yes, there's a chance people may view these videos, and I do believe and hope and believe that they gain value from watching these videos, if anybody ever does get to see these videos. But if nobody ever sees these videos but me, I believe that they are serving their purpose, because these are like self-help videos. Like, I'm really helping myself with my own shit right now. I'm grateful for the opportunity. I'm grateful that I got to this point in life, that I do understand that I'm not right all the time. I do understand that I make mistakes or choose to do things that I know I shouldn't do. I think over time it's been where in my younger days I may have carried things on a lot longer, or I may have acted out certain ways, or attitudes or behaviors I may have done over longer periods of time. But in my adulthood, it's gotten now where I work towards not letting things linger. Like, if something upsets me, I'm working on not staying upset long. I'm working on not letting things get me so hyped up or worked up, or you know what I mean. And sometimes you feel like you get it pretty under control, and sometimes when you feel that you have totally fixed something, or you don't need to worry about it no more because I got this, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's oftentimes when you're tested again in that area. And it's really to sharpen you. That's why you shouldn't even be mad. Like, you shouldn't even be angry. Embrace it. Love it. It is in this time that you grow, that you heal. But when you deny yourself the truth, there's nothing to deal with. If you lie to yourself and say, well, I ain't do nothing wrong, and I'm not even going to consider it, I'm not even going to spend no time reflecting because I don't do nothing wrong. These people are always wronging me. The whole world is always wronging me. What did I do to deserve this? The whole world is against me. That ain't always the truth. Sometimes you against yourself. Sometimes you your own worst enemy. And we just go on denying that problems exist. And then we find ourselves in a situation where we continue to find ourselves in situations. It's like situation after situation after situation after situation. you know, and you just keep denying yourself truth, and you wondering why you keep dealing with the same situation over and over again. And it might come at you different ways, but overall it's the same situation. And you can't figure out why you keep being hit with this same situation. It's because you haven't fully grown from it. You haven't fully leveled up. You have not been honest with yourself. You still out here lying in your 30s. How do you discipline your children for lying and you lie to them? And we'll go so far as to allow traditions to override honesty. Tradition over truth. I'm sure I have mentioned it before. If not, I grew up Christian. I was born Christian family. So, of course, we know who the Easter Bunny is. And we know who Santa Claus is. And so as children, we're excited about these characters because they bring us so many delicious treats and gifts every year. Eggs, chocolate, and toys. It don't get no better than that. These are two of the friendliest motherfuckers I know. They come from wherever they come from and bring me eggs and gifts. God is good. Right? Then you hit that age where either A, your parents break down and break you the sad news about the Easter Bunny and Santa Claus, or you find out from your friends and now you really fucked up because you like, why didn't nobody tell me? All my life, I've been trying to figure out why I can't never find an Easter Bunny as big as the one that come on Easter. Like, where they grow these kind at? I want an Easter Bunny like this that can walk around, you know, my height, my size. Couldn't find them. The Santa Claus thing tripped me out because it was like, I could go to Walmart and see one Santa and then go to the mall and see a whole nother Santa. And I'm thinking, wait a minute. So which one of y'all bringing my shit? Because that's who I want to tell what I want to. Which one come down the chimney? We ain't even got no chimney, but which one gonna come down our chimney? Which one gonna build our chimney to come down? That's who I want to be nice to. But anyway, at some point in time, we figured out that that wasn't even true. There is no such thing as an Easter Bunny. There is no such thing as a Santa Claus. Why did our parents lie to us? The reality is they did it because that's the way they were raised. Their parents did it. And because their parents did it, they had to do it. My parents did it this way, so I must do it this way. That's the way we think. But then we will punish and possibly even spank, whoop, beat our children for lying to us. Where do they learn to lie? Now, I know there's somebody watching who has never lied ever in life. You just hold on 1 second. I'm going to get back to you. You tune back in a minute. Right now, this piece is only for people that have told lies. Okay? I just want to talk to people who told lies. And if nobody watching this but me, I'm talking to me. Because I done lied. Lots of times. How do we punish them for lying when we teach them how to lie? We can say, well, they learned it from their friends. I'll give you that, all right? They didn't learn anything from you. They didn't learn lying from you, at least. They learned sanctified Christianity from you. They learned lying from their evil little friends. Their sinful little friends. What age are you going to tell your children? Or are you going to justify that lie because of tradition? Are you going to honor tradition over truth? Or is it truth over tradition? Is it truth over everything? Happy holidays, everybody. Yeah, I'm going to cut this here because I feel that was all I needed to hear today.